The seemingly well-behaved girl is actually the most dangerous hunter on the dark web. Anyone who crosses her ends up severely harmed. During this mission, she obtained the target's backpack but unexpectedly found that it contained her father, who was also a killer. It was his tattoo that helped her recognize him. Though her heart didn't shake much, she knew this day would come sooner or later. Her father was gone, but she still honored the promise she made with him not to become a killer. However, at that moment, an unexpected guest appeared. A Swedish safe was about to be shipped out of South Korea, and she was tasked with intercepting it halfway. The man offered a generous deposit.
됐어. 안 해. 야, 잠깐만. 아니, 왜 네 맘대로 결정해?
When Zijing muttered to herself, no one found it strange because everyone knew she had a split personality. Clearly, the one in front of them was her brother's personality. This gave the man a chance. He quickly began flattering her brother and even tripled the reward. Her brother immediately accepted the task. Now Zijing had no choice but to follow through. Soon, the man came to meet her, but unexpectedly, he betrayed her. He shot Zijing and threw her into a reservoir. However, she still survived. With her agility, she dodged the bullet. Then she pulled out a roll of black cloth from her pocket. Inside were the samples from the safe. But at this moment, she didn't know. This drug could alter human genes. Someone had proposed creating super soldiers by changing genes. This would drastically enhance physical combat abilities. Thus, the Tyrant Project was born. The project was led by Director Kui of the Security Bureau. He secretly recruited experts from many countries. But when the Tyrant Project made a breakthrough, a traitor appeared within the project. The news leaked to the U.S. Intelligence Department. The U.S. demanded the samples. After hearing the news, Director Kui immediately destroyed all the experimental data. But unfortunately, the last sample was still stolen. He decided to recover it during transport. However, the U.S. used the most advanced safe and only Zijing could open it. So he had Ren Wuyang contact Zijing to intercept the safe. In the end, Zijing successfully obtained the safe by herself, but was silenced. Yet, with her agile skills, she survived. Since she didn't trust Ren Wuyang, she took the sample from the safe the moment she touched it. She promised to return it once. Ren Wuyang paid her fairly. Her prediction was correct. At that moment, a taxi approached. The girl inside was also about to be killed. Due to limited space in the car, one man had to get out first. He went to wait on the side. Suddenly, there was a strange noise behind him. He turned to check but saw nothing. Then, as he turned back,
씨발 깜짝이야.
Zijing simply lowered her head and split the wooden stick in her hand into two. Meanwhile, her accomplices were killing the girl in the car. The sudden change startled her accomplices. He quickly got out to check, but only saw the man lying on the ground. Zijing took the opportunity to sneak into the taxi. At that moment, the girl in the car woke up Zijing, then realized someone else was inside. Seeing the girl's disheveled appearance, she immediately turned the car around and drove back, crashing into the man chasing the car. Meanwhile, the man on the ground was still struggling to save himself. Zijing was even angrier. She walked over to the man and drove the wooden stick deep into the ground. The girl was horrified by the brutal scene and quickly opened the car door to escape. Zijing turned around to see the girl had already run far away. Only then did she leave, but noticed the man beside her was still struggling, so she decided to help him. Then, Zijing found a stack of cash and a phone in the car. She simply picked it up and unlocked it. Then she contacted a black market doctor. Meanwhile, Ren Wuyang delivered the safe to the Security Bureau. Since no one could open it, they didn't know it was empty inside. The Security Bureau cautiously confirmed whether Zijing was dead.
저기 초당 방류량이 무려 1,500톤이라잖아? 저기 떨어지면 어떻게 될까? 살 것 같아? 이거 확실해야 된다. 회사에서 신원 금방 딸 거야. 뭐 이런 일 하루 이틀인가 걱정을.
After receiving a definite reply, the Security Bureau took the safe, and Director Kui also issued a silencing order.
샘플 확보했습니다.
내용 확인하시고
작업조 바로 정리하시죠.
작업조 전부입니까?
네, 전부.
Anyone involved in the Tyrant Project must die. But Ren Wuyang, knowing Director Kui's cleverness, installed a listening device while flattering the Security Bureau, learning that Director Kui planned to silence everyone. He gave a subtle signal to his subordinates, and they all understood he notified his brothers to hide.
우리 잠수 타야겠다.
Meanwhile, the black market doctor performed surgery on Zijing, but he had no credibility. After taking the payment from Zijing, he noticed she was still unconscious from the anesthesia and took the nearby vial of the drug. He realized it wasn't just any ordinary item, so he quickly contacted the Intelligence Bureau.
그래, 그 제작용.
지금 수배 걸린 거 맞지? 뭐 아직 살아있긴 한데.
The doctor was thrilled at the thought of making a big profit. However, the Security Bureau also received the news. They had to eliminate Zijing before the Intelligence Bureau did. But when the Security Bureau rushed into the operating room, Zijing was already gone. They split up to search.
혹시 나 찾아왔냐?
The so-called top assassin was just a little girl. The others immediately lowered their guard.
이거 최자경이구나. 최 선생 딸내미.
본연이들 연모형 그 개새끼였거든요?
글쎄, 이게 중요하냐? 어차피 너 곧 죽을 텐데. 그러고 보면 참 부녀가 우리랑 악연이네.